everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's Vlogmas video, I am back doing a festive haul. I don't feel like it would be Vlogmas if I don't do a haul. I have been putting off doing hauls just because I did so many whilst I was moving. And I got bored of editing them, if I'm being completely honest. But it's Christmas time, it's festive. It's everything that I love in one video. So it's a collective haul. I've been collecting this stuff over the past like month and a half, I'd say, all from different shops, all at different times. This isn't all of it, but a lot of it, like stocking fillers and stuff, you're going to see in different videos. You might have seen it before this, you might have seen it after this, but I don't want to show things twice, if that makes sense. So make note that there is a lot more like festive things, like festive plates, cups, bowls and all of that for P, but I'm going to keep them for her Christmas Eve basket video, etc, etc. So this is just sort of like a selection of festive things that I wanted to show you that doesn't really have a category apart from it being festive. So I'm also filming in P's room for the first time. She's having her lunch, so I thought may as well just quickly sit down and film this video. Where shall I start? I think I'm just going to start with Poundland because I believe I've only got 2 items here from Poundland. Let me just check the bottom of my bag just to make sure. Yeah, I've only got 2 things, and I actually got these a really long time ago, and I also put them on my Instagram, but I wanted to show them in the video. I didn't bring them all in because I couldn't be bothered, but I brought 6. And they are cake/biscuit tins. These are fab. They were, believe it or not, they were 50p. I got these in October. That's when I got them. I got them way before P's birthday. They were 50p. I don't know why. They were priced at £1, which is still so cheap for the size of it. I've had so many questions asking the size of a dinner plate. So not the outside lip bit, but the inside. It's a good size. It doesn't say like centimetres or anything, but they had 2 designs. So one says Merry Christmas, and then it's got sort of like pretty little snowflakes in red and white. And then the other one is my favourite, and it says eat, drink and be merry, and it's like gingerbread theme. I never have seen these in Poundland, since I've brought them, but also in the previous years of like shopping and that, I've never seen them, so I got 6. So my thought behind these is to do baked goods and give them as gifts. And when I give them as gifts, I'll say, look, you can open it now, it's edible, I don't want it to go off, but here's your Christmas present early. So this, and maybe a picture of P for my grandma, my dad. I'm definitely going to do this for my dad as well, and then I've also got him a jigsaw. I won't do it for my mum. I could potentially do it for my auntie. There's loads of different ways you can do it. Even if you don't fill it with baked goods, you could put nice little like trinkets in there. So like my mum likes candle oils, or I don't know, pictures, or little niggly bit like fluffy socks, things like that. You can just put in a nice little festive tin. It's reusable. So if you've got a Poundland local to you, just go and have a look and see if you can find them. Cheapest I found them, 50p, and in Home Bargains they were like £3. So yeah, I just wanted to give those a little shout out. Like I said, I did buy 6. So that is that. I will also quickly show you B&M because I've only got 2 things from there. Really random. I got some gift wrap, 12 metres for £1. I really like this. This is navy, and it's got like really pretty townhouses on, and it's really festive. You can do like any colour ribbon, like, you know, the metallic ribbon. I don't do twine. I would like to, but it's just really expensive, and you can buy like a bundle of like nice metallic stuff really cheap anyway. So yeah, this is what I've gone for. Like I said, it was £1, and that's from B&M. I really liked that. Navy is my theme this year. And then I also really randomly got some cranberry sauce. This was only 50p, which is why I got it. It should have been £1. It's by Coleman's. I don't like this, but I am doing a video with Ellie. I can show the things in this video because we would have filmed it before this goes live. We're going to film that at the end of November. We are doing a festive video this year. Last year we did our gift giving video. We're not going to do it this year because I said to Ellie, like, I want to do a video with you, but that's too similar to what we did last year, and I'm probably going to gift the same thing, so it won't be as interesting to watch because we always do it on a budget. So this year we're going to do festive what's in my mouth. I've never done like a what's in my mouth video or anything. I've never really done challenge videos, so I wanted to do a festive what's in my mouth challenge. So I got some cranberry sauce, so I spent 50p on something that's potentially going to go in the bin because I don't eat it. So I'll see if Ellie wants this. But I don't even know what she's got to put in my mouth. It's such a weird thing to say, isn't it? But yeah, I've got some cranberry sauce for 50p. Next is Asda, again, because I've only got 2 things. I originally went in there for a Christmas tree. I got one, it was £5 pre-lit, really good in the box. I brought it home and it was just really tatty. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the shade of the pre-lit lights. They were sort of like a green hue to them. I just want warm lights, and they weren't that at all. So I returned that, and when I went in there, I found these, which I'm actually going to return, but I wanted to show them in the video in case you're interested of what sort of baubles they've got in George Asda. So these are £2 for a pack of 26, which is really good value. It's just not the navy that matches the one that I've got that I'm going to show you in a minute. They're too blue. They are lovely, and I would like to keep them, but they just don't match. So I don't know if they do a bigger set. They might do, and then I would have potentially have kept them, but because they don't go with the ones that I actually prefer, I'm going to return those. But £2 for those is an absolute steal. And then something that you will see twice, because I'm going to put it in my Christmas Eve basket video. But again, if you're on the hunt for Christmas pyjamas and you're a little bit stuck, Primark is rubbish this year. I got a beautiful pair. I've actually put them down here because she's currently wearing them at the moment. Lovely pair of tartan pyjamas last year from Primark, £4. This year, they're vile. They don't have it, well, in my Primark anyway. They've got no nice festive prints, and they're all fleecy, and I couldn't imagine sleeping in fleece pyjamas. I would sweat. So I didn't get those. I got these. Now, I wasn't going to pick this pattern, but Mum was like, oh, I prefer those, they're more festive. So I was like, okay. I was going to get navy, but I picked these pyjamas up for P. So they're a little bit pricey for me. You know, I like to do things like super cheap, like £1. Obviously, I know it's not realistic for pyjamas, but I spent £4 last year. I don't want to go over that price point, but obviously I have. These were £6, and the other ones that I was looking at were £5. And they're a bit tacky, aren't they? But Neil will hate these. He hasn't seen them yet. So they're red with a little sort of like female-esque Rudolph, and then the little stripy bottoms, and then hearts on the... It's like really nice detail. It's like embroidery, and then it's got like little antlers. They are quite tacky, but they're nice. I sort of feel like I need to stop buying Christmas pyjamas. Just like, she's got loads of pyjamas, it's just because they're festive. It's just, whole Christmas thing is just ridiculous, isn't it? But I have done it as cheaply as I can. So look in Asda for Christmas pyjamas. They've got a whole variety. They've got pepper ones, they've got really, to be fair, they have got really nice ones, and they're really good quality. So we've got those. That all from Asda? Yes. Next is things from Home Bargains. So I got a couple of sort of foodie items. This is for the what's in my mouth thing. So I got some Mr. Kipling Festive Bakewells. These are £1. These just make my mouth salivate just looking at them. I love these. I think I prefer these more than a mince pie, but I do also like the iced topped mince pies as opposed to the not ones. I find it, when I eat a mince pie, it just breaks and goes everywhere. So I'm probably just going to get 1 box of mince pies as well this year. I literally went to town with food last year, and we didn't eat it, and we were eating it in like March, and I just don't need to do it this year. So I've got some festive topped Bakewells, one for Ellie and the challenge, and then the rest will be for me or the boys when I do the school run. Some Elizabeth Shaw dark chocolate, like mint crisps, I think they're called. I always get these for my mum every single year in Tesco's. They're like, I think they're like £4, and I got these for £1.99, which is really cheap. So these are nice fancy chocolates. These are like coffee chocolates. Mum loves them. I really enjoyed them when I was younger as well, obviously when I used to live at home. So definitely have a look at this sort of Elizabeth Shaw range if you're thinking about doing like a nice little, like a fancy gift. Like, to me, this is more appropriate for Christmas as opposed to like a box of Maltesers, if that makes sense. These are just a little bit more fancy. So I've got those, and they do them in like just normal milk, and I think they also do them in orange. So they're really nice chocolates. They're sort of like a crunchy after eight. Give them a try. Got some salted peanuts. I've got 2 packs of each flavour, so we've got roasted and salted. These are my favourite peanuts ever. They are 25p a packet. and I just love them. So I've got 2 for myself over the festive period because no one else eats nuts. Actually, does Pig eat peanuts? I think she does. I think she had some at our wedding. We had peanuts at our wedding. Maybe I'll get another bag, and then I've just got 2 for my mum, just for little extras for Christmas, because who doesn't want a 25p packet of peanuts for Christmas? Literally, this is what our gifting is like. It's so bizarre. This up for myself as a nice little treat. I had this at Ellie's house the other day and I was like, oh yeah, I want that. I got chocolate orange last year, so I wanted mint this year. It's the Options hot chocolate. I really like this. This is low sin if you're on Slimming World, but it's just a healthier option. This horseradish sauce, again, for the video. I think this is quite spicy. Again, it's Coleman's. This was 89p. So, I don't know what you eat this with. I've never had this before. I might not like it, but I know my sister-in-law will like it. So if Ellie doesn't use this and doesn't want it, then I'll give that to her because she has that all the time. Extra, again, just showing you, you're going to see this again because it's going to be in Pete's Christmas Eve basket. But if you're on the hunt for sort of little fillers, whether it be for stocking or for Christmas Eve, I've got these little, I got them last year actually, snowman bath fizzers, so little bath bombs. There we go. So this is the design, little snowman, and then you've got the 3 balls. They're all individually packaged as well. I really like these. Like I said, I got them last year. I wanted to get something different, but they didn't have any, so just stuck with those again. And something that I'm going to put away for next Christmas stocking, because that's just how I shop. A little Playmobil thing. Home Bargains is the place where if you see something and you like it, you've just got to buy it, because if not, it'll go out of stock, you'll never see it again. So I've learnt that the hard way. This is a little keyring. I don't know who she is. She's just a weird little girl with a little dress. Picked up one of these, again for my mum. I always get these because they're just great gifts. Mum's busy day shopping list. It's sort of aimed for parents, I guess, with younger children, but I use these all the time. I love them. This was 59p. It's got magnetic backs, great for lists, whether you're doing shopping lists on it or organising your day, writing out chores. I use mine every day, so picked one up for my mum. 59p, nice little present. I got this really randomly for Neil for his stocking. Rue, who's currently sat up there, she likes to wake us up in the middle of the night. Right, I just had to quickly go and check on P. As I was saying, Rue has a tendency of waking us up in the middle of the night, scratching at the carpet, scratching at the wardrobe, and then we'll tell her off, and then she comes over for attention. So she basically just wakes us up for a cuddle. And Neil's like, oh, I can't cope with this, I need to get a spray bottle. So I've got him one to put in his stocking so he can spray Rue in the middle of the night with water to tell her off. So I found that was 49p. Also really good for like the Lenore spray and stuff that Mrs. Hinch does, and Muso Flora. Probably should have got another one, but picked that one up. Got myself a little candle. I didn't want to get the big ones this year just because I've got so many wax melts and oils and stuff to get through, and the candle that I got last year, I got 3 of them, the big £2.99 Wickford, is it? Wickford & Co. They left smoke, like smoke damage up my walls. I showed it in my moving videos where it had tunnelled and then black was just all over my walls, and I don't want that here. So I've just got one of these ones. I'm just going to put it in the middle of the table so it's not against the wall. It's probably my fault, but yeah, this was 79p for a nice little pillar candle. 35-hour burning time. It's not going to smell very well because it's not sort of enclosed, but I got the mulled pear and cranberry. So that's what that looks like. I picked myself up some baking paper. This is something I've never ever owned as an adult. I never cook with this, but all of my baked goods, whenever I cook, or bake I should say, just get stuck on the tray. It's something that I always remember to get when I'm baking, and then I forget because I've never bought it, if that makes sense. So this was, I think it was £1, 10 metres, just for when I do cookies or biscuits or whatever I decide to do, my brookies maybe. Got some of that, so that's definitely going to be a must have, and I will also use this to line the tins as well. So chuffed with that. Right, I've only got a few more things left from Home Bargains. My festive cleaning products. So I saw these on Instagram and I was like, oh my god, I They sell them in B&M as well, I saw them today. Flash wipes, I use these all the time in my bin. When I clean the bins, I use it inside and outside. So these are 6D wipes, clementine and clove. Beautiful. And then I just got roped in and just got these two as well. So I've got all-purpose cleaner, #1 floor cleaner, so I'm potentially going to use that in my steam mop, not steam mop, I keep calling it steam mop, in my spray mop for probably like the next 2 years, because I'm not going to get through this anytime soon. So I don't know what else I can do with it. Don't know. I just saw it was Christmassy and it was £1, as with the wipes. This is all £1, and I just needed it. And then I got Flash Kitchen. It says it cuts through grease, which is great, but I'm hoping I'm just gonna spray it on my worktops and then just use it as a disinfectant. I don't know if I can. I just got some Christmas gift wrap. So again, doesn't really go with my theme, but it doesn't really matter. I thought for P's presents and her stocking presents, and then Neil's stocking presents as well. So it's 6 metres per tube, and they were 2 for £1 or 59p each. So I went for the red design that I got last year, but I got it in the blue. So this is really nice. It's like hand-drawn illustrations. I really like this one. It's not too fussy, it's not too tacky, not too bright, not too colourful, so I really like that one. And then I've got stags, which I thought was really pretty, so just brown paper with stags. And then I've also got brown paper as well. So that is my gift wrap this year. I might just get one from Aldi. I always get one from Aldi because that's really cheap as well. They're like, I think it's 12 metres for £1 as well. So that is everything that I got from Home Bargains. Now, the last place randomly I have got is IKEA. So in Norwich we have got a really small IKEA. We've got the, it's called like the clicking collection point or something. It's got very limited stock in store, and you can order anything from IKEA to your local store, which is a really good service. And they also sell meatballs there, which I'm loving. It's been there for over a year now. I went in there on the whim because I looked on the website and I saw they did Christmas trees, like fake ones. And I wanted another one. I wanted a nice one, potentially for my hallway or for P's bedroom. I'm not too sure where it's going to go. It was quite pricey for what it is, but it's obviously going to last me for 20 years or so, so it's not that expensive. It's this little tree. It's the Fedka range, the fake range. This is what all their fake plants are called. Hang on, there we go. And it's really, really nice bristles. I don't know if you can see. You know, like fake trees that have like those thin strips of like green paper. That's what my normal tree has. This is like nice, heavy duty, hard plastic with different tones. I don't know if it's actually going to pick up on camera, but it's lovely. It comes in a little pot, and this was £9. So I don't think it's that bad. For the quality, it's lovely. It was the last one on the shelf, and I said to the lady, I was like, are you going to get any more in? Because I didn't know whether to buy it or not. She was like, no. So I was like, okay, I'm going to get it. I'd rather get it and return it than lose out. It is a really, really lovely quality tree, and I can't wait to put it. I'm going to put it out soon. I don't care. So this is what it looks like. It is lovely. Really bushy. For the price, it was an extra £4 compared to the Asda one, and it's just so much fuller, and I love it. So I'm really, really happy I got that. So that was £9. They do a smaller one, but my IKEA didn't have one. I do want to get that one. I like to completely Christmasify. I don't know the word, but I like to just go to town, but not too much. So it's a lovely, lovely size. I don't know the height, it doesn't say, but this pot is a 12cm pot, so I've actually got some of my pots left over from when I went to the London one. I then also got this, so the pot doesn't come with it, but I've just got that because, again, leftovers. Again, it's a Fedka range, Fedka. The pot is a 9cm one. This is £2.50, and this is fake poinsettia. It comes out every single year. I always see it in supermarkets. And I just thought, well, I may as well get a fake one because the price of what they are real is going to die. So it's quite in your face, it's quite garish, but it was £2.50, and again, I could get it out every single year. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but I really like that. Looks like that. So yeah, happy I got that. I probably should have got two, but never mind. I got some beads. Oh my God, I didn't show my baubles from Home Bargains. I'll show you those last. I got some beads from IKEA. I never use these, and they were 95p, and the way they decorated those fake trees in the store, they had some of these. So I thought, oh, it looks alright. So I think I'm going to rate these over tinsel this year. So depending on how I go, I might go back and get a couple more bags. They had it in gold and in silver. So that's what that looks like. I don't know how many metres, it doesn't say. But yeah, I've got some silver beads. I picked up this. So a lady packed up her car and she had a whole crate full of these. And I was like, bloody hell, whatever is that? And this is Winter Saga, and it's mulled fruit drink. This was £2.95, so a little pricey for me because, again, budget, £1, you know what I'm like. But this is basically mulled wine, but it's non-alcoholic. I don't drink alcohol. I haven't touched it apart from having a sip of champagne at my wedding. I just don't drink it. I haven't touched it in years. I don't like it. Expensive. Just not for me. So I saw this and it was non-alcoholic, and I thought, no, that would be really nice at Christmas time. You still warm it up. You do put things in it if you want to. What does it say? Add raisins and almonds to a steaming mulled drink. Ginger thins on the sides. You don't have to, but I'm going to see. I'm going to give it a try sort of closer to Christmas, and if I like it I might grab another one. And again, it makes a nice gift. This is £3 with a box of these, and you've done a gift for £5. So definitely go to your local IKEA if you can and have a little look. But I just thought it was a really nice little thing. I can imagine it'll taste like Ribena, so I picked that up because, you know, feeling fancy. And then I got these really randomly. These were £2.50. Little trees. They look like toilet brushes, like the bristles, or like brushes that you use to clean your dishes. But I just thought they looked really sweet. Different tones, and I can just sit them on a shelf or in my hallway or in my kitchen maybe. I just liked them. Yeah, £2.50 for some multiple trees. Finally, going back to showing you the baubles that I was so excited about. Home Bargains. Look at them. They are so beautiful. Let It Snow, a set of 18 baubles. This is exactly what I was after. The other day I was scrolling through Instagram looking at people's trees, and I was like, what do I want this year? I just don't know what to go for. I've done teal, I've done like a berry colour, I've done white, I've done gold, I've done silver, I've done it all. And then I saw someone's tree and it was white and navy, and I was like, I want that. So I'm going to do white, navy and wooden this year, and I love these. So you get the sparkly ones, you get the plain sort of matte ones, and then you also get the shiny ones. They're sort of like a grey blue, they're like a dull navy. That's what I love compared to these, which are like a bright navy. See, they just don't go. I mean, they might to some people, but to me they're just completely different shades, and this is what I'm after. £1.99. I almost fell over when he was like, oh, it's scanned at £1.99. I was like, okay, I probably should have got 2 boxes. I don't know if I should, I don't know. It's one of those that's going to play on my mind until I put my tree up. But I love them. They didn't have smaller sizes, which I wanted, which is why I picked up the smaller ones from Asda. But yeah, £1.99 for those, and they're beautiful. I have to string them myself, which is irritating, but I love them so much. That concludes my festive haul. I'm aware that I have rambled for a very long time about food and all things festive, but I thoroughly enjoy this time of year. I really hope you're enjoying Vlogmas, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!